Y'all, so Valentine's Day is coming up soon. I think in like the next 4 days or so. But not next 4 days because I'm recording this, what I'm saying, on the 10th. But I'm gonna drop this video maybe somewhere on the weekend, maybe on the 12th or 11th. Not 11th, on the 12th. I'm pretty sure the 12th. And basically I want to make a video kind of explaining the history and pagan background and wicked background of Valentine's Day and why we shouldn't celebrate it, right? And I know a bunch of people, what I'm saying, when it come down to just celebrate certain holidays, like they may ask me like, oh, why don't you do this? Why don't they want to like, get clarification on why I don't celebrate certain holidays, right? And the Bible says how like, anytime somebody may ask you a question, you must be ready to answer because you can't just sit there. And for example, like there are people who are Hebrew Israelites, right? They go out on the streets, what I'm saying? I want not daily, but they do go out on the streets a lot, right? And the reason they go out on these streets is because of the fact that they want to edify their people and they know that they have an answer, that they're prepared to give an answer to any question that may be posed to them, right? Because they're educated enough, they're I guess prepared enough to answer those questions, right? So same thing like with me, I got to make sure that I'm prepared to answer questions about whatever it may be. I can't just sit there and not have the knowledge of something and not be able to, I guess answer a question to, to a T. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm just going to like, kind of explain the history behind it and why we shouldn't celebrate it. Well, for one, I'm kind of getting to the why we shouldn't celebrate it, right? So let me go to the Bible real quick and just bring up a few verses. Well, not a few, but just one in particular verse. Go to Jeremiah 10:2. Hold up, y'all. I wish my thing was working. So my thing ain't working, but it's all good. It's gonna do it like this. Gonna do it manually. All right, so Jeremiah 10:2, or I'm gonna start 10:1, but it says, "Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel," right? And it says, "Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen," right? So that means that anything the heathen do, you don't do it. Don't be trying to like, keep their customs. Don't be trying to walk in their ways. Don't be trying to learn their gods and do what they do. Like, no, stay in the word. Stay in your true identity. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to go to any other God. Don't try to go to any other like, doctrine or whatever. Stay in the word that we know or that we should learn and keep. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, they're gonna try to, lead you astray with their gods and their doctrines, right? And their beliefs. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to the heathen, we should stay away from them at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Everything that they do, don't do it. Meaning that whatever holidays they keep, you don't keep them. Because even in this same chapter, it's talking about like, Christmas, the Christmas tree, and how that's like one custom that they keep. You know what I'm saying? So if we shouldn't keep that custom, there are like other customs and other holidays that they keep that we shouldn't either, right? That goes along with Thanksgiving, Halloween, Valentine's Day, and just many other holidays, right? But in this video in particular, I just want to kind of go over Valentine's Day a little bit and show y'all the little history behind and the origins behind this wicked ass holiday. But let's go to an article. So this history.com, right? So I'm just kind of skim through this article a bit and just give y'all a little bit of, what's going on. But it says Valentine's Day occurs every February 14th, as we already know. So it says that they give candy, flowers, they exchange gifts and all that stuff. And they do all of this in the name of Saint Valentine, right? And we're gonna get into that a little bit later to talk about Saint Valentine. But the thing about the thing about these holidays is that the way that the enemy is, the way that the white man is in this world, like they take what's wicked and make it good. The fact that they put a mask over, like I said in one of my videos, how they put a mask over, the history to make it seem like it's nothing bad about it. But the Bible talks about how you can't make something wicked evil. I mean, so like you can't make something wicked good. If it's wicked, it's wicked. You can't try to like make it be both, or you can't just try to like hide wickedness just to like bribe people into like getting their money, because that's what it is with all these holidays. They have all these stores that promote these holidays, especially Christmas. They give y'all like the Christmas deals or whatever, Black Friday. And got y'all like buying all the chocolate, buying all the teddy bears, buying all the flowers and everything, just buying all this stuff. And it's like, dog, like all this stuff is wicked because they're having y'all be accustomed to their customs, their wicked customs, right? But continuing to read, so it says, find out about the history of Valentine's Day from the ancient Roman ritual of Lupercalia, right? The ancient Roman. So I made a video around Christmas time talking about like the origins behind that holiday, and I think if I remember, it also comes from Rome as well. Like almost nearly all these holidays that we celebrate, they stem from Rome in some way, shape, or form, right? And this Valentine's Day is a prime example. It says that the ancient Roman ritual of Lupercalia. And let me just look that up real quick to kind of show y'all a little bit of what's going on. Let me see. So Lupercalia, this is like the little image or whatever. Lupercalia. Look, I don't know what this is, bro. This is just ugly. But I guess some type of, it says a wolf head, bronze, Roman, Cleveland Museum of Art. I guess that's the little god or whatever that they serve or that they celebrate in honor of. But let's go back to the article real quick. But all this stuff stems from the Romans and even from the Catholic Church, which are the Romans as well. But let's go down a little bit. So it says the history of Valentine's Day and the story of its patron saint is shrouded in mystery. We do know that February has long been celebrated as a month of romance. So hold on, let me let y'all know something real quick. So it says February is celebrated as a month of romance. Romance. Now let's go into the etymology of the word romance to show y'all how the idea of romance, or I guess like it kind of stemmed from Rome, right? Let me show you something real quick. So let's see where it's at. Right here. So it says from Latin, Romanicus, but it means the word romance, the etymology of the word romance means of or in the Roman style, basically meaning of Rome. Romance. So once again, just tying in how like you got like romance, love, Valentine's Day, Lupercalia, Roman ritual, all that stuff connects. So this idea of romance and fertility and everything, it all came from Rome, the Romans, and they're wicked. We already know they are. And not only did they the Romans, they played such a huge role in history. Not only did they give us these wicked ass holidays, but they even destroyed our temple in 70 AD. In 70 AD, they destroyed our temple. Y'all can like look that up and everything. I think it was called the Babylonian exile, if I remember. I know the Babylonian exile is in history, but if I remember, I know that for sure in 70 AD, the Romans did destroy the temple that was in Jerusalem, right? The temple of the Israelites, right? And not only did they do that, but they even gave us these wicked ass holidays and forced us to learn their ways, forced us to keep their same customs, right? But this kind of give y'all a little bit more history and more information of how the idea of romance stemmed from Rome. I think C, or is that an E or a C? I think that's a C. I don't know if that means like it was established in the 1300s, or that's when the word came around. But I'm pretty sure that's when the word came around. Pretty sure. But the word romance basically means of Rome. That's basically what it means. Now, go back down a little bit. So it says St. Valentine's Day, we know it contains vestiges of both Christian and ancient Roman tradition. ancient Roman tradition, Salakia. So Christianity and the Romans, like, they're the same. Like, it's like a difference without Salakia, a difference without a distinction. I'm slipping over my words and everything, but like, I'm kind of trying to not be too excited about, like, giving out this word. But basically, the Christians and Romans, same thing, no difference. Like, they're both wicked. You know what I'm saying? They both not hold, but they both share some of the same beliefs. Virgin birth. I think the Romans believe in the Trinity as well. If I remember, I think they do believe in the Trinity. I think I got to check on that a little bit. I don't want to just, like, make a statement without me checking on that. But it says right here, the Catholic Church recognizes at least 3 different saints named Valentine or Valentinus. So once again, how this comes from the Catholic Church. Catholic Church is associated with the Romans, right? So let's skip down a little bit. Okay, the Valentine, realizing the injustice of the decree, perform marriages of young lovers in secret. Valentine's actions were discovered. Claudius ordered that he be put to death. Let me see. That's just a little bit of who it came from. Let me go down a little bit right here. All right. So while some believe, origins of Valentine's Day, a pagan festival in February. So while some believe that Valentine's Day is celebrated in the middle of February to commemorate the anniversary of Valentine's death or burial, which probably occurred around AD 270, others claim that the Christian church may have decided to place St. Valentine's feast, okay, in the middle, Christianized Lupercalia. Let's go down a little bit, because I want to go down to, like, because of course we got the Roman gods and everything, but I want to go down to the festival and what they did in that festival, right? So let's look at what it says, right? It says, to begin the festival, members of Lupercy or Oslakia, an order of Roman priests, would gather at a sacred cave where the infants Romulus and Remus, the founders of Rome, were believed to have been cared for by a she-wolf or Luper. So that Lupercalia, that she-wolf. Okay. The priests would sacrifice a goat for fertility and a dog for purification. They would then strip the goat's hide into strips. So basically, they take the skin of the goats and do this with it. It said they take the skin of the goats or whatever, dip them into the sacrificial blood, and take to the streets, gently slapping both women and crop fields with the goat hide. So look, they basically took goat skin. They took a goat, skinned it, and took the skin of that goat and, like, made little strips of it and started hitting women with it. And the thing about it is that the women, they felt like being beat was their way of bearing children. Let me say that again. These women felt like being beat was their way of trying to bear children. And they let it happen. And I'm like, just reading this stuff, it's like, dog, like, what type of wicked ass, what type of stuff I got going on? You sacrificing goats, then you taking their skin and whipping women with it? Like, what's going on? But it says Roman women welcomed the touch of the hives because it was believed to make them more fertile in the coming year. Like I said, they believe that they will basically bear children by being beat with these goat hides. And I'm like, what type of wicked ass beliefs I got going on? But okay. So it says, later in the day, according to the legend, all the young women in the city could place their names in a big urn. The city's bachelors would each choose a name and become pairs for the year with his chosen woman. These matches often ended in marriage. So basically, this is not even how marriage should even go in the first place, because it's basically almost like the Bachelor. You just testing out. I don't want to say testing out, but it's more so like it's not really a way of truly finding love. You know what I'm saying? Just putting your name in a basket and just say, oh, like, oh, this is my second Valentine. Like, oh, will you be my Valentine? And it's like, dog, this shit is wicked. It may seem a little bit cute. It may seem a little bit innocent because of the fact that you're giving out flowers and it looks very lovey-dovey and hearts and festive and all that stuff. But in all reality, like, this shit is wicked. Y'all celebrating these wicked ass holidays. The same thing that the Romans did, we're doing the same exact things. Besides the fact of us, like, being our women, because we don't have any goats to sacrifice for one, and we don't take these goats and like, mess around, take their skin and whip women with it. But the fact that the little things like, the card giving, the gift giving, chocolates, candy, all that stuff, those are the same things the Romans did back in their time. And we're taking those same practices and doing them without even realizing it, because we're not even educated. Because that's what Hosea 4:6, how our people were destroyed for lack of knowledge. We don't know anything for real. We don't know enough, and we don't even research enough to even know about the wicked ass of history behind these holidays. So now we're just like, just lost. We're lost not knowing the fact that we have technology to get the information. But I digress. But so let me see just a little bit more. Lupercalia survived the initial rise of Christianity, but was outlawed as it was deemed unchristian. Unchristian, okay. But at the same time, like the true Christians wouldn't even promote, they wouldn't even give, they're frowned upon this. Everything that these people are doing, like it'll be frowned upon by the true Christians. The true Christians were called niggers. So that's a whole nother video and everything. But I don't want to really go too far and make this video too long. But let me see this real quick. Hold up. It says Cupid. Cupid is often portrayed on Valentine's Day cards as a naked cherub or angel launching arrows of love at unsuspecting lovers, but the Roman god Cupid, so is a Roman god, once again, has his roots in Greek mythology as the Greek god of love, Eros, right? Accounts of his birth vary. Some say he is the son of Nyx and Erebus, others of Aphrodite and Ares. Still others suggest he is the son of Iris and Zephyrus, or even Aphrodite and Zeus, who would have both been his father and grandfather. So it's like, bro, basically the Romans and the Greeks, Greeks, Egyptians, like, bro, they all wicked. They all the same. Edomites, they all the same. They're all wicked because they're teaching us these wicked ass things, these wicked, customs and everything, and we don't even know, once again, the true history behind it because we're so numb to the truth. We don't even want to receive the truth. But that's why I'm making these videos to, like, inform y'all on exactly, what's going on, or like the true history behind these holidays and why I don't celebrate it and why we shouldn't celebrate it. I already gave y'all my reason. The main reason why I don't celebrate it is because, once again, like the Bible tells us, how we shouldn't learn the way of the heathen. So if I want to try to be as close to God as I can, or try to, like, live my life the best way I can for Yahweh, I got to keep his commandments. And I got to keep his word. I can't just sit there and just be celebrating the same holidays I used to do, or doing the same things I used to do, because it's not going to help me in the long run at all. It's not going to help me in terms of, like, inheriting the kingdom and really being blessed. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing for y'all too. Like, I want y'all to be blessed. I want y'all to be spared from God's wrath. But if you're celebrating these holidays, even having the knowledge of it, it's like, dog, come on now. Now, some people, it's going to take some time because, of course, like, when you're growing up for so long doing the same things, it's going to be hard to kind of break that habit of wanting to celebrate certain holidays, right? But as time progresses and when you get the truth, you realize, like, damn, like, these holidays are wicked as hell, and I shouldn't be even celebrating these holidays in the first place. They got me, brainwashed, thinking that, oh, like, this is good, but it's not a good thing. Ain't nothing good about taking your woman and beating them. Having them think that you beating them makes them pregnant. Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. But that's all I really have for y'all in this video. I don't want to make this too long, but hopefully I got edified a little bit on the history of Valentine's Day. On your free time, y'all can look it up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gotta always just take my word for everything. Like, you can look up this information for yourself and realize and also see how wicked and pagan these holidays really are. And also, like, let y'all know exactly what we need to do as Israelites in order to stay away from these holidays. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got for y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. I love y'all. Peace and shalom.